Hi, this is Cheryl with Magical Melody, and I'm here with my week 81 and month 18 on my 19 post-op VSG update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on January 5th, 2017 at Sonoma Healthcare with Dr. William Steely, and my highest weight ever was 250.4. Day of surgery, 241.4, and currently 246. My weight normally ranges anywhere from 140 to 144, but over the past couple of weeks I've been kind of hanging around 144, 146. But over the past couple of weeks I've been kind of bloated and stuff like that, and have had trouble with bowel movements and stuff, so that is why that's happening right now. I would say that probably my eating hasn't really been on point either, because lately I've been eating a lot of those wheat thins crackers, and they're good, but they're really carby. I do get the reduced fat ones, but sometimes they can be a little bit much and you have too many of them. I just wanted to come in and update because I haven't updated in a long time. I should at least be coming in to update once a month, and I just really haven't been doing it. I think that the last time I came in was April, and in that video is really upset with some things that were going on with some friends of mine who said they would do things and didn't do those things and whatnot, and later I did actually find out that what I thought in that video was actually true. I had been being lied to. I had been being played, and whatnot, and for whatever reason made to believe that one thing was actually going on when it wasn't at all. I will maybe in a later video go into detail about that. And I'm almost ready to come to you with my What the Hell Happened series. And at this point, there's probably going to be 3 parts of that. I have to wait a couple of more weeks before I can do it. And when I come in and I make that first video, I'm going to probably be out of town or just got back from out of town. I'm going out of town next month to do some work with my producer, and there's some technical problems with some of the video clips that he took from my videos last year, and I'm having to go down and refilm some of that, and we're going to be doing some songwriting projects that I pretty much have put off. I'm coming to the very end of what all I have been going through, so until it's officially over and legally over, I don't really want to talk too much about it on YouTube just yet, but I'm close. I'm there. My older daughter is still out of state, in a facility getting treatment for her issues. She's still there. I don't know how much longer she's going to be there, but just when you get the chance, keep her in your thoughts and prayers. They said within 30 to 60 days they were going to maybe look at setting a date on when she was actually going to return back home. I will just be glad next month to get out of town, get away from here for a while. I just have been under so much stress and so much bull crap over the last few months that I really need some getaway time. And when I go work on my music and stuff like that. That gives me a break from all the bullshit here at home, and it gives me a chance to kind of escape reality for a while and stuff. I mean, I know my family was like, yeah, well, with all that you got to do when you get here and all the stress that you're under, you might want to put off working with your producer. But that's the thing. I mean, that's something I enjoy doing, and that's something that will actually help me get some of what I'm going through off of my mind and off of my chest for a while, and just to help me relax a little bit. So I even though I get what they're saying, I just don't really agree with it. So I don't know if I ever really told you this before, but I I do have like a little female problem. This is a TMI movement. I'm sorry, but for like the last good 5 or 6 years, I have had a lot of problems with yeast infections, and they always seem to happen right around my menstrual period, like 2 weeks before my menstrual period. And I don't get them every month, but when I was bigger, like 250, um, I was getting them every time I would have my period. But now I still get the yeast infections, and even though I don't get them every time I have it, um, I still do get it, and when I do it, it's really bad yeast infections. And so we think that it's because of a hormonal imbalance. So they're gonna put me on some pills to see if that helps me, like a low dose, like a low hormone birth control. I don't need birth control for a contraceptive, but because of this hormonal imbalance they think that I'm having that's causing me to always get yeast infections, it could actually help me with that. Um, but the thing is, I kind of found out something about myself today that I didn't know. Um, I guess I should have known, but nobody told me that I'm aware of. Um, it's in my record at my medical group that back when I had my vertical sleeve done, I had fatty liver. So they don't want to put me on those hormone-based pills until I go see a gastroenterologist and sort of explain away or dispel the fact that I have fatty liver. Um, I probably don't have that now. I think that's usually because of being overweight. I think fatty liver is commonly just because of being overweight. I don't really know much about it, but I just kind of laughed and I said, wow, I can't even believe that you think that's still a problem. And he was like, yeah, well, we have to make sure, because if you have fatty liver and we put you on these pills, you're going to end up in the emergency room like super, super sick. So we have to go get you looked at and get this off your chart first before we're going to be able to prescribe it. And I'm like, okay. I did some research though, and I found the one other thing that I can do is use some vaginal probiotics. So I got some of that. I'm going to see how that goes for the time being. Well, we'll see what happens. No, I just told them that whatever it was that they put me on, I wanted it to be a low dose, because there's weight gain with being put on any kind of hormone replacement or birth control or anything like that that's used to treat menstrual problems or whatnot. And I went through so much hell losing all this weight that I would just be super upset if I started to regain the weight because of a medication. That would really, really piss me off. So let me know in the comments if you have taken hormone replacement or birth control to treat other issues after vertical sleeve or bypass, and if it caused you to have weight gain, or if it hasn't been an issue for you. I just would like to know what everybody else's experience was with it, because I remember in my Diary of a Fat Girl Part 2, I was telling you that I had been on birth control pills back in 97, 98, and I was on them for a year. Well, I was okay for the first few months that I was on them, and then how I told you I had put weight on because of them. So that's kind of, why I'm like really worried about that, because like I don't need weight gain. I really don't. Um, but I did, kind of, because I was doing some research about it. They say you're supposed to take them every day around the same time every day. Well, back when I was in school, just because of dealing with all the school stuff and all the homework and all that, I would oftentimes lose track of time. I would always get just all sidetracked and everything. A lot of times I would either take them at different times during the day, where I would miss a pill. There was even a couple of months toward the end that I actually had missed my period for a while, and my stomach had gotten like extremely swollen and stuff because of that, because I had missed a couple of the pills. And so thinking back and then thinking of like the research that I've done on it recently, it could have been the weight gain was because I wasn't taking them properly. So, I mean, but I have also watched a lot of videos where there's women who complain about weight gain during having to take birth control for whatever reason, or hormonal replacement of some kind, having weight gain problems. So, we shall see. We shall see if the vaginal probiotics that I got work and seem to take care of my problem. I may just skip going on the pills. I'll just have to
Lady
see.
coming through. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
Oh, it's okay. That's my daughter, Michaela. She's like getting all her toys from off of the table over here. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just see how everything goes, see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. But just to update you on some other things, I pretty soon will not be here. I will not be here much longer. I am moving back home, near my family, and back down in Arkansas. And I was going to wait until next summer to do it, but I'm actually trying to plan on getting out of here as soon as all my legal problems are over with. Because there's some other problems going on that will be a part of that What the Hell Happened series, and I will tell you more what is going on with that also later on. I just have always been the type of person where when I'm going through something major, I'm going through major changes in my life and crap going on and stuff, I tend to not be the type of person to talk about it to public right away until after it's already over with. Because sometimes when you're going through something and you start talking about it in public, some of what people might say to you and things like that can sort of cloud your judgment when you're going through some serious stuff. And I really am and have been going through some quite serious things in my life over the last several months, and that's why I haven't really been posting much, just because I just really haven't had the time to sit and think about coming in here. And I know I know that you know there's something going on because you know that I would faithfully come in here, and I did faithfully come in here every week, all the way up until I think um, the week after I posted my year anniversary video and give you some kind of an update. It was every week, or it was almost every week. Um, and slowly, as time went on, that sort of became less and less. And I think there's even a time like in like October, November, and December where I missed a lot of weeks too. So that is because of everything that I have been going through. I have been seeing a therapist. A lot of times I don't get to go see her. Like, I try to go see her every week, but because of everything else going on, appointments, this, that, sometimes I can't make it in to see her. Sometimes it'll be 2 and 3 weeks at a time before I actually get a chance to go see her. But when I do go see her, I end up feeling a lot better about my situation, um, and stuff like that, because it gets me to talk about what's going on, and she gives me advice, which helps me out so much. Because I honestly don't even know. What'd you, Rue? I honestly don't. I know, he just like stepped on you. I don't honestly know even how I've been able to keep my weight down, even with all the stress that I have been going through. I do find that one of the things that actually helps me is an alcoholic beverage at night. I do keep like some liquor in my cabinet, and sometimes before I go to bed I have a drink. Nothing serious,
Mom,
but it helps. It helps with some of my stress.
I'm
What?
sorry if I'm interrupting, but do you have any idea where my pet cage, my toy pet cage is?
Um, it was on the kitchen table.
But it's not there anymore. Somebody cleared it off. And I looked in my room, I looked under my bed, I looked everywhere.
Okay, it also was on the kitchen counter. It was on there. If it's not there, go ask your dad, because he was in there. Michelle was also in there too. Don't get too upset. We just went to Goodwill and she bought some stuff, and she can't find one of the things that she bought. So yeah, and that has been a helpful thing, like, as I was saying, to have a drink. Sometimes at night whenever I go to bed. I don't do it every night. It's usually like during days that I've just had a really hard, screwed up day, and I just need to take it easy and unwind. Um, you know what I'm saying? And I usually don't have an issue with weight gain as a result of it, because, like I said, I usually only have like one drink. What I'm going through right now, I really feel like, is because of my eating choices. Like, over the past couple of weeks, I've been eating a lot of those crackers, like I told you. And over today and yesterday, we were at the McDonald's and we got ice cream cones, like those really big, tall, leaning tower pizza ice cream cones. And I ate one, and yeah, I know it's not supposed to do that, but I mean, when it's just hot and humid outside, all I really can think about is something to cool me down, something to take some of the edge off of this heat. We usually get watermelon, but lately there really hasn't been any good deals on watermelons. Like, we go out grocery shopping, I'll have to look and see if we can find some good watermelon, because I really could use some watermelon. So yeah, I think here pretty soon those music videos that I filmed last year will be almost done. He did actually send me one of those videos a couple of months ago. If I can find it in my files, I will upload it onto here on this channel so that you can watch it. because I currently only have it on my music channel. So yeah, one of the videos did get done. It just has been taking my producer quite a bit of time to get everything done. And then, like I said before in the video, come to find out there are some problems with some of the clips, so I've got to go back and actually refilm some of it. And you know what, though, I'm actually glad that I'm going to be going back to refilm some of it, because I weigh about 50 pounds less than I did whenever I filmed those, because I was 190.8 whenever we filmed those videos, but now I'm 140-ish. So I definitely look a lot better than I did. I mean, not that I looked terrible in the videos. I thought I still looked a lot better than being 250. But, I mean, still, I mean, it'll be a refreshing part to it, because actually my fans and everything can see in my videos my progression, that I lost all this weight. Because I have had it publicly brought to my attention that my weight was an issue. Not that it's anybody's business or anybody's concern, but, you know, when you're in the public eye, you have your haters, and your haters find anything and everything about you that's imperfect to pick on you. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, I almost forgot, the sleeve that I was working on. It is pretty much all done. This one here on the underside of my arm is my skull. Well, my skull and my rose. This one here is my dagger. It's a rose with a dagger coming through it. And my tiger lily, which is my gold tattoo, is there. This is the Flying V guitar that I had before. And he didn't change anything about it, but he just refreshed the roses up there because they needed to be reworked a little bit, because some of the ink kind of faded out over time. Because I got this done way back in 2016, and some of the blue just didn't take, and it just didn't heal right. But he did that. And then I have a Sagittarius. That right there on my elbow is a Sagittarius birth sign tattoo. And then under my arm right there, I don't know if you can really see it, but that's a microphone, like one of those old-fashioned, excuse me, vintage microphones. And my friend that was staying with me for a while designed that for me. I have a couple of places I need to fill in. I still need to have some shading done, like through there. I need to connect the dots a little bit there. I need to do something with my elbow. I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. It's just a gap that needs to be filled in. Quite honestly, I'm not really looking forward to having any more work done on my elbow, because my microphone tattoo right there, some of it's coming around like the front, and it's right there on that bone right there in my elbow. And let me just tell you, that is so painful. It hurts so bad to have this tattoo. Not just because of the elbow, but because it's that real thin skin up under your arm. And I know I told you before I wasn't going to have any work done under my arm, but we went as far up as we could, because we stopped like right there, because right here is where I have the skin hanging. And luckily, my skin is not bad. But it is bad enough where if I tried to put a tattoo further up my arm, it would probably warp. But, I mean, it's not bad enough that I'll ever have to worry about having surgery done on that part of my arm. And there's a part right there that I want to have filled in with something. And then I want to get something here. But really the only thing that I'm really worried about right now is like here and here and some shading right through there, because this here is really not that big of an issue. Like I pretty much already have a full sleeve, I just need to, fill in. And I was gonna go in like April and have him finish it, but then something happened and I changed my appointment. Canceled. No, it was May. Something happened and I had to like not go. And I just said, you know what? Let me just schedule with you at the end of the summer, like come September. But now I don't know if I'm gonna actually go to have it finished then either because I have so much else going on. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And most definitely, I wouldn't have anybody else try and work on this sleeve and try to finish what he started because he started it. He's the one who did it. So I may actually just come September have to break down and go in and let him work on it. Where maybe August before I leave for out of town. Swim season here is almost over. We only have like one more month of swim season. And for me, because I'm so skinny and so bony right now, if the water gets much cooler than what it is right now, I'm personally not going to want to get in. So I'm going to get away with doing it next month. So I'll see. Because I have a lot of things going on and a lot of financial problems right now, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. We'll see. We'll see. I know it's not going to cost me that much just to have him fill in some gaps for me. The last time that I did it, and I had him do like shading in there, just kind of connect the dots. It was like $150. Because like in there you can see like music notes and like little things going on in there. And like on the other side, right here. On the other side, I have like some right there. Just some stuff to make it look cute. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm really, really happy with this. I get compliments on it all the time. I swear. I mean, by the time I'm 50, I'm just gonna have like tattoos all over my body. I love tattoos. I'm never gonna stop getting tattoos. I think that what I want to do with this here is I would like that lotus there. I would actually like to have some work done and get it all the way over here, like get the rest of my chest blasted. So over the winter months, I might look into doing that. But for that one though, I don't know. If I'm still here, I might probably get this guy to do it. But if I'm not, the dude that did it for me when I was down in Arkansas, I'm probably going to go see him and see what he can add to this. So I think that's going to be my next project. And I wanted to get a tiger, like on like this part of my arm right here. I want to get a tiger. But we'll see though, because I also want to get some kind of stomach tattoo, like for my upper belly, stuff like that too. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Just all I can say is pray for me, pray for my family. Just keep us in your thoughts and prayers when you get a chance. And pretty soon I'll be able to come in and kind of talk to you a little bit more about everything that has been going on. But until next time, hopefully next week, I'll come in and try and give you another update. But thanks for watching. And if you're new, please subscribe. And to everybody who has already subscribed, I'm really sorry for first off not coming in here every week like I used to. And because of the 100 subscribers giveaway, I still have not mailed off everybody's package. that goes to show you how stressed and how screwed up my life has been since I did that giveaway. I'm really super sorry. I still have your addresses. Tuesday, when I get my paycheck, I'm going to go down to the post office and I'm going to mail you off your packages. I'm really, 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 really sorry. I haven't forgotten. I just have been going through some funky times. So anyway, well, until next time, since it's almost a weekend, I hope that you enjoy your weekend. And stay tuned at the end. I'm going to give you a short pool update. Bye. Hey, Roo. Hey, what do you say, huh, big boy? My service dog. My lab mix. Yep. My new addition to the family. I got him in February. Okay, so pool update. The pool is doing good. It's got a couple of stains on it. I'm not sure from what. Possibly rust from the legs. It is dirty right now. And I will explain in 1 second why I haven't cleaned it. This is the situation that we're dealing with right now. The leg on my ladder rusted out completely and kind of broke in half down there. So our ladder is broken, and I did get a new ladder, which is still not together yet. One of the pieces that holds the top part on, like that right there, is gone. So we're having to kind of modify, because I said I'm not going to pack it up and send it back just over that one little plastic piece, so we're going to have to come up with something else. Everything else is still good with this pool. I did come out here and add some more water to it earlier, and as a matter of fact, I need to make sure that the water hose is not still turned on. I hope that my water hose is off, because somebody just left it on earlier and just let it go all over the ground. Oh, okay. Here it is. I'm sorry. It's off, so that's good. So yeah, that's where we are with the swimming pool. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new, please subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.